great. Now we're recording again. Beautiful. So Microsoft magically both putting out the headsets, both running on battery for about 3 hours. So that problem is not going to be solved anytime soon. So that's why most people are trying to go by phone, which is Niantic. Anybody here know Niantic as a company?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Anybody here been trying to catch them all?
Catch a what?
Try to catch them all? Nobody here play Pokemon Go?
No.
Seriously?
No?
This would be the last time I did the virtual reality class, somebody in here had played. Whoever was in the audience that day, somebody had played.
I had played it, but I really wasn't comfortable.
Okay, see, but you did it. That's okay, but that's my point. I've never done this class without somebody who hasn't tried it out or done something. So Niantic is the company behind Pokemon Go. They are also the ones behind the new Harry Potter game. So you can hold it up and you can see stuff, and now you can do augmented reality stuff. The original Harry Potter was mediated reality, it was just there. Now with the new Harry Potter augmented reality game, things can bounce off of walls, and you can see, and you'll see the different creatures or things in the room with you and stuff like that.
Wow.
So it's really interesting that way. And they are really pushing that, and now they've got a new board game called Settlers of Catan. If you guys haven't heard of that, it's a board game. It's been around about 20 years, and it is kind of a little geeky board game, but they're going to put it in augmented reality now for people to be able to just play on any table, anywhere. You just use your phone and you'll be able to play, or do something different, perhaps. We'll find out what they're going to make. Google obviously is doing something with augmented reality. They have Google Glass, not going to come out for the public. You saw the search results here with the wolf and things like that. That's going to be really useful going forward, especially thinking about comparing which one is bigger, this or that. Things like that. Simple, easy questions that you can throw up and see a visual representation right there, live, that you can walk around. When I do that with the little wolf thing at a class, man, the kids are all taking selfies with a wolf. And I'm like, that's not going to turn out. There's no wolf really there for you in your photo, it's in my photo. But sure enough, if you do a screenshot on your thing, it puts the wolf right there with you. So we've started this little trend of fancy green screens now. And then we've got all these other companies, Merge, Wayfair, Lowe's, IKEA, Astro Reality, etc. All these various companies. Lots and lots of people now have a way of using augmented reality to try and build into their life. So one of the things that I want to show you is something that you could use again yourself. Well, let's jump over to Wayfair first, though. If you use, anybody here shop on Wayfair? If you use your phone to shop there, you can now show the actual furniture in your room, so you can see if it works or not. You can see if that color scheme works. You can go to Sherwin-Williams, you can go to Benjamin Moore, and you can use their apps to repaint your walls and see what that wall would really look like if you did it in that blue, and what would my room really be like. IKEA, you can go in and you can actually do the furniture in the room and see, oh wait, that bookshelf goes right through the ceiling, it's too tall, or it's too wide, or that couch just comes out a little bit too much. And so those sorts of things are all available to you already on your phone. If you go download one of those apps and try it, and your phone doesn't have the right thing with the AR kit, it's going to ask you when you install the app and try to use it, is it okay to go install this background? And you just say yes, and bingo, now you have it for all of your other apps that possibly need it. It works really nice. There's a couple of other devices, or other things. One is called Astro Reality, and they make things like this.
Oh, yeah.
Which you may have seen on Facebook and or your various social media feeds, because they have made a big push for Christmas. This came out last year. This is an actual scale accurate model of the moon. And when you scan it with your phone, which I'll do later on, we're not going to mess with swapping this out right now, you can see how various landing sites from Apollo, or various geographic features and all the terrain and everything that's going on there. Or you can see where the Chinese rover is and stuff. It works really nicely to do that. Unfortunately, that's kind of that cool executive toy. It's a couple $100, and you can play with it for a little while, and then how much more are you really going to be doing? Something that you'd much rather do is called Merge. So merge is the ability to do augmented reality on your phone, and you get the chance to show and see, and I'm going to walk around to do this rather than swap out on the big screen. Nothing up my sleeve. You always have to have cool music, right? And so you can do this. So what we're showing off, I'm going to bring it around to everybody. You can, what we're seeing is the ability to do a solar system from this merge cube. And add, because the cube is 360, as you rotate it around, you can see all the things. Now you can go onto this cube, also go onto the screen and tap and get information about the individual planets, etc., and do that kind of stuff. We're not going to do that right now. We can explore and try that later on for you. And then we also have, I come back to these. And the trick to this is, one, you could buy this if you wanted to. It's like $15, $25 on Amazon. Or you could check it out from the library for free. We've got this at every single library. And everybody gets a chance to check this out, take it home and play with it, and download any of the various free apps that you want to explore and do this kind of stuff.
Cool, and if you go in front of the camera.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do that right now.
You can see it.
And so everybody here can see what? How's that feel? Duncan?
No.
We see it.
On the camera?
Oh, you're over the
Camera.
Yeah.
You got
you're
it?
over the projector.
Yeah, he's not.
You're in the, you gotta move away from the projector.
Yeah, but
No, can you see this?
No.
No.
Your screen now? Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
It's okay. There's videos of that up on YouTube, etc., and stuff like that. And so, any app that you want to put on there, not any, but most apps will react and use this. You go to their Miniverse store and you can do this. There's an aquarium where you can now have this and have a little fish tank there on your hand. Sorry. You can go in and you can do, there's anatomy things. There's a Rubik's Cube. You can turn this into a Rubik's Cube for you. You can do all that kind of stuff. And again, it's free at the library for you. And some libraries, not all of them, we've got 9 libraries that actually have the headsets that go with it. So you don't have to try and juggle your phone and the cube as you're working. You just drop your thing in here, just like an old Google Cardboard set. Drop your phone in, and now put this on, and now you can hold the cube up front and do that. And it'll use your camera lens for you. Again, this is what your library does. We're going to try and give you this technology so you can explore and find out. Is it going to break the world right now? No, it's not going to take the world by storm. This is cool. This is interesting. We've done a couple of things with this, particularly with small business, though. Because if you've got to show a prototype, you don't want to hand that prototype over to a company and let them possibly take it apart or anything. You can store all of your 3D files on your phone and show them on a cube like this, and now they can examine it, they can look at it, rotate it, do all they want, but they don't have a physical object to do anything with. They've just got the images they can see on your phone, and you can even give them those images to see it on themselves because they can't just take your image apart. You can store it and do it. So there are things to think about that way. I mean, all the experts in the field all think this is the way we're going. We are going towards augmented reality. Virtual reality is very cool, it's very interesting, but we're really going towards augmented reality because it makes so much sense for everybody to use, especially in business. Just like in virtual reality, businesses are starting to use it to do training and things. In augmented reality, you're starting to use it to do all those additional features and functions and jobs that don't happen there. So, We are good. We still have about a half hour. Anybody have questions, ideas, thoughts that I sparked? We're all going to put you guys in a line to show you this coral reef in a minute. Yeah.
Yes, I have a piece of furniture in my living room, which is brown at the moment, and I'm wondering how it would look in turquoise. How do I do that on Sherwin-Williams?
I would, you would go to the Sherwin-Williams app. You download that onto your phone.
So you go to the app store?
You go to the App Store and look at the various companies like that. You may want to shop around in the apps to see which one does furniture better. Because some of them, like IKEA, etc., do really good on furniture. The paint ones are really for walls, so or ceilings, floors, etc. So that idea, but that might be able to do it for you. It's going to depend on the individual app. So you'll want to explore it, don't give up on the first one that doesn't do it. Try a couple of them, or you'll find a similar type couch in Wayfair that you can change the color to and then do that kind of stuff. So those kinds of ideas. Yes, sir?
Do you have to use a phone or can you use a tablet or?
Anytime I say phone, tablet fits in.